This army is genuinely amazing. I personally think it's better than the army I put in a video yesterday. So let's go through two replays of the day. I made some changes. So on this army, you'll see I've got the Sneezy on the Grand Warden and the Jelly on the Minion Prince. I made changes to that. So let's go into the first replay and see what happens. All right, first attack. Not the best base that there was, but this will do. So for your queen charge, not your queen charge, your RC walk, that is right. You wanna get multi air defenses. I mean, not air defenses, Inferno Towers. I forgot about this, which is fine. So at the bottom, just activate the Giant's Arrow, cleared out a section, and then I went for the Town Hall. So what I do is I count to 4. Honestly, this queen charge was not queen charge, royal champion charge was pretty bad. So basically, you just follow where she goes, and then you let the aura do some of the damage as well. Kind of invisible too early there, but it's fine. So now we're going to get the Town Hall. So every 4 seconds, just drop an invis spell. Once we have the Town Hall, the goal is to activate that invis tower and get the one of those fire spitters. I do that with aura damage from the boots and then also from the phoenix. So for the queen, just giant arrow, I'm going to go on the opposite side there by the dark elixir storage. I'm going to place it just before the barracks. Never mind, I would have gotten that shot, but I placed it on the other side, shot it across. Got 2 air defenses, got like the highest level ones, which is fine with the siege barracks down next to it. And now we're just going to cause a funnel at the bottom because this total right side is completely funneled, and going to use the super rockets to get the air defenses. Now we can drop in the rest of our army. And with this army, I personally think that changing the pets on the heroes is good, because sometimes this minion prince gets ahead of the whole army, which causes him to die quickly, especially with the new equipment. So that ability that I used there was great, because it slows down the fire spits at the multi inferno tower, and it also popped the invis tower. So I just froze there just so we can get through with the rage and the warden ability. I always try and get those combos together. So once this last inferno is dropped, then the CC from the fire or furnaces at the bottom there, that's just going to help clear up at the back. As you can see, this base is pretty much crushed, overwhelmed as well, especially with the rage compartment at the end. Granted, not everything's max level for Tunnel 17, but it still is what it is. So let's go into a second replay where I switch the pets on the warden and on the minion prince. So as you can see with this one, we switched out the Sneezy on the minion prince with the jelly, or the jelly on the minion prince with the Sneezy, and the owl on the warden instead of the Sneezy. Everything else is still the same. I do prefer the Frosty on the queen for this one, for this attack, because it's just pretty dope. Let's go into the replay. Now we got the 2 fire spitters in the middle. So I want to come in from the bottom side because all the fire spitters are there. So I took out that first wizard tower just to spare the rockets, and then I popped the ability. So now we're going to use the rockets to take out the rest of these buildings. Going to set up the funnel. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll let the champion do a lot of damage onto the buildings, and then I would over invis them and let the aura do more damage. Unfortunately, if I waited a little longer, I would have been able to get that scatter shot, but it doesn't really matter. So got monolith, gonna get this other multi inferno because this is the value that I want. That Giga Bomb sort of changes that, but it's fine. We're still gonna get that. We got the spell tower. We're gonna get this bottom part as well, and maybe the minion prince. I don't know, because I switched over, so now I'm gonna do a long range attack. So from that gold storage, I'm gonna pop the queen ability, get those air defenses, and it leaves us with one air defense. Because this side is pretty much funneled itself, I'm going to attack from the opposite side. You want to do this with your army, especially this army, just because it helps a ton, and then you don't fail as bad as what I have in the past. So I sort of learned this from practicing this army. So as you can see, the minion prince isn't far ahead of the troops. Gonna rage through this compartment. Gonna also pop the warden ability. It's a great combo. The warden also does stay with the army when it happens now, I've noticed. Um, Honestly, if it wasn't for this new equipment, that minion prince would be dead right there from those black mines. And now he's just that the freeze and that ability pop was great. One, it froze the fire spitters, and two, the ability activated the spell tower, and that is what I normally use my ability for with these bases. If you want, you can use the on your queen, not your royal champion charge, you could always use the ice block spell. I think I'll test that out in tomorrow's video. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments and I'll do it. And this is a 3-star. Thank you so much, guys, for watching the video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and then I'll see you in tomorrow's video.